Hey everyone, Andrew Frech here, the Viewing Product Reviews. Today I want to talk to you about my thoughts on the FOMICO men's 8-pack of scented candles and see if they're worth grabbing or not. So let's go ahead and dive into these scented candles and see if they're worth pickup. And by the way, I did receive this from FOMICO as a gift, so I don't have to return it or anything. So let's just go ahead and dive into the set. Alright, so I've got this 8-piece candle set right here from FOMICO, and over the last week here, I've been able to test out some of these smells, and I actually find them pretty good. They're a little bit interesting on the scents because they have a kind of like unique flavor. So you got yourself things such as like smoke and vanilla, cedar oak moss, and blackberries, vintage leather, cinnamon apples. So you have a bunch of different flavors there, and the flavors themselves are pretty similar to what I'd expect as far as scent goes, but they're a little bit hard to tell when you are sniffing it. It could just be my nose and how I sniff things, but at the same time too, it's a little bit hard to tell. However, most of the scents do smell really good too. They advertise being made from soy and beeswax, so it's supposed to provide a nice clean smell as well as to help last a little bit longer than I guess other candles might. And I can't really say on that. I mean, they last a good amount of time here. I think they just have hopefully they last a while because these are tiny little candles. They're not filled all the way. They're filled to about like 3/4 the way up on the jar itself. However, the smell is pretty good. So when I do leave it out there, like I have in my living room and my office, I left it for a couple hours and they do smell really nice and make the room have that nice aroma of, say for this one, smoke and vanilla. And the jars themselves look pretty cool too. They're very sleek. It's just a black minimalist jar. Something you can probably actually reuse if you choose to, but I would say that it's probably the same way with most candles. So if you're someone like me who has a ton of different candles around or have had a ton of different candles, you probably don't need more jars. But if you like the size of the jars and like the fact that it does have a just kind of like a clean open and closed feel to it, I don't know, like a typical jar, I guess, then this could be good for using for other items once you're done with the candle. I think you can actually put it in like a hot boiling water and it should help get the other bits of the candle out once it's kind of like gone to the very end. Not too sure. You might have to look that one up yourself. I've tried it once and it worked once. But for what you got here in this set of 8, I thought it was actually pretty good. It's not bad for the price. And at the same time, too, you do get a bunch of different scents, all of which do smell very different from one another. And something that I think is going to be good to have around, whether you're just kind of burning it in the room to help give you the scent of, say, cedar oak moss, or you give yourself a scent of, vintage leather. I think guys will like it. Girls might like it too. Who knows? But like the vintage leather one, for example, has a sense of wood, leather, and cedar wood in it. So that's kind of like, it tells you a little bit on the label what you're expecting for the scent. Say, same with like cinnamon apple. It's supposed to be apple, berry, and fruity. These kind of be the scents you get. And sure enough, when you do sniff it, it does have like a little citrusy, fruitier aroma in this one, for example. I didn't think they were bad. There's something that I am going to keep around and use as a candle, I guess. So I hope this information helped you out in figuring out your candles and picking out a good set of candles for you or a loved one. Until next time, have a great one. One more thing to highlight is that these were very well packaged. So you can see right here from the packaging, they do have a very good protection to them. So you don't have to worry about any kind of issues with the candles themselves or clashing against each other. So I do appreciate that personally. So thank you so much to FOMICO for sending over the 8-pack of men's scented candles. Until next time, I'm Andrew Frech, the Viewing Product Reviews. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye. And by the way, if you do like my content, feel free to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. It always helps out. But until next time, I hope you have a great one.